Hello friends, I am Dr. Kushal Kanno in Control System Lab. Today we are going to demonstrate AC servo motor, study of AC servo motor. So you are finding the control unit of AC servo motor. So on this unit you are finding that there is one inbuilt digital voltmeter which measures AC volts of the control voltage EC. You are finding three steps here, 1, 2 and 3. So these are the three steps, means three different values of voltages for the control winding. So we can increase the voltage with the help of this knob, and we can measure the value of EC with the help of this voltmeter. This is the winding diagram of the servo motor. You can see control winding, reference winding, and to this motor a DC generator is coupled. So when the motor will move, it will act as a prime mover for the DC generator. So the DC generator will also start rotating, and as it will rotate, it will generate some voltage. That voltage is represented as E0. So we are having a test node E0, and you are finding one more meter here. This is an ammeter as well as voltmeter. So if you connect the voltage node to the input of this meter, then it will measure voltage. If you connect the current node to the input of this meter, then it will measure current. This is the multiplier of this meter. So we can have multiplied by 1 or multiplied by 0.1. So this is the control unit of AC servo motor. This unit is the motor unit. You can again find three steps here. So these three steps are three different loading conditions. The load current can be obtained from this node IL, and it can be connected to this meter where you are finding DC volts. So as I said that this meter can read ampere current also. So the load current can be measured with the help of this meter. I will show the top view of this motor unit. You can see here a motor generator set, and you can find a disc mounted on the shaft of the motor generator set. So this disc is used. This is an aluminium disc which is mounted on the shaft of the motor generator set, and you are finding some electronics at the base. So this complete arrangement is used to measure the speed of the motor. This is a contactless type of measurement. So there are some fixed slots on the disc. That slot will move through that electronics. It will sense as one slot will go through it, it will sense one pulse. So if there are fixed, suppose there are 8 different slots on the disc, so in one rotation we will have 8 such pulses. So in 1 minute, how many number of pulses is counted with the help of the digital counter, and based on that the speed of the motor can be sensed. So this is a unique feature in this particular setup. It is a contactless type of speed measurement. Now this practical has two parts. In part 1 we have to find out the generator constant, the generator which is connected to the system. So as I said that there is a DC generator coupled to the AC servo motor. So in the first part I will request Sanjay to make the connections. We have to connect EC to the input of the voltmeter and E0 to the other voltmeter. So these are the two connections that are required for the first part to get the generator constant. Now we will switch on the supply. So you can see that when it is at step 1, the voltage is 3.72 volts EC. The value of EC is 3.72 and value of E0 is 2.53, whereas the speed is 1345 RPM. The upper segment of the display is not visible, so actually it is a 3. So it is 1340 RPM. This is for step 1. For step 2, the voltage control voltage is 7.56. The output voltage from the generator is 3.55. And as we have increased the control voltage, the speed is 1895. Now this step is at step 1. This is a loading step. This step 1 is a no load condition. So we are supposed to find out the generator constant at no load. So we are making all the observation at step number 1 on the loading or the motor unit. Now at step number 3, the voltage, control voltage is 11.16 volts, output voltage is 3.7 and the speed is 1982. So what we have observed here, as we increase the control winding voltage, the generator voltage is also increasing, and at the same time the speed of the AC servo motor is also increasing. So it is directly proportional to the control voltage. So from this we can calculate the generator constant with the help of the formula given in the manual. This is all about the first part of AC servo motor. Thank you.